Hello, y'all. Man, I am so excited to bring to you SeedFi. All right, SeedFi's Borrow and Grow. It's a loan that helps consumers cover small emergencies and build credit and savings during the repayment. Now, I just want to give you the bottom line up front. All right, SeedFi's personal loan offers emergency cash, okay, to bad credit borrowers at an affordable rate, but charges interest to build those savings. So I want to go ahead and go over the pros and cons with you right now. Let's just go ahead and compare this to other lenders here. So we see SeedFi with the NerdWallet rating, and shout out to nerdwallet.com letting us know all about SeedFi here. We see that the established APR is anywhere from 6.95 to 29.99%. While if you go over here to the opportune, you'll see that it's 27, right? That's the minimum. 27.74 all the way to 35.95%, very high. Universal credit is a little better with 8.93, but again, you know, we got that high 35.43% there. So we see that SeedFi is absolutely killing it when it comes to the interest rate. Now we're going to also look at the loan terms. The loan terms here is from 8 to 44 months. Now, of course, universal credit is the longest with 3 to 5 years. And then, of course, opportune is 12 to 51 months. But it definitely all depends on what you want to do. And remember, with the velocity banking method, you can cut that down, right? The 8 to 44 months, you can cut that down. So you shouldn't even be looking at these two right here, right? The interest rate or the loan term, right? Because with the velocity banking method, you know how to cut that down with your line of credit or even your checking account, your savings account, or any kind of account that has the money in it. Okay, we know how to financially allocate that, don't we? All right, so the loan amount, anywhere from $1,200 to $7,000. And there is the loan amount over there at Opportune from $300 to $10,000. And then the universal credit is $1,000 to $50,000. And so that's normally what you'll find in personal loans. But of course, the credit score, second to none, folks. Second to none. The minimum credit score here is 520. All right, so don't worry about, you know, if you have a lower credit score or higher credit risk on the scale of the FICO, don't even worry about it. This one's 520. All right, opportune is none, no credit score, which is great. And then a universal credit, okay, well, you know what, that's 560, but you know what, it's not 520, right? And so we definitely want to keep that in mind when we're shopping for lenders, all right? All right, so let me show you why this is going to work with your velocity banking techniques, all right? Just a full overview. SeedFi's Borrow and Grow plan, it's a personal loan and credit builder loan all in one. The plan helps borrowers with low credit scores, okay, higher risk credit scores, access those funds quickly, making it ideal for emergencies such as a car repair or a medical bill. Unlike other emergency loans, borrowers build up savings during that repayment under SeedFi, right? The loan aims to address what the CEO and co-founder Jim McGinley sees as the root cause of many Americans' financial insecurities. Can you guess what that is? A lack of a plan for your money, all right? He says that the loan was very explicitly designed to help our customers meet that immediate financial need, but also explicitly sets them on a path towards saving, all right? We believe, he said, over a number of years and a number of relationships with our customers, we really can get them out of that cycle of bad debt, okay, and get them towards saving and building wealth so that in doing so, they can realize a better financial future. So let's go over the repayment terms, all right? They're between 8 and 44 months, and though the total loan amounts are from $1,200 to $7,000, borrowers can access only $300 to $4,000 immediately. The remaining amount is actually held in a SeedFi savings account. Now, NerdWallet actually recommends building an emergency fund separate from the loan repayment. Dividing your savings and debt repayment gives you the flexibility to skip savings deposits during, let's say those difficult months. All right. Now let's go over who this is best for. Okay. If you need a small loan quickly, it's best for you. If you want to build a savings account, it's for you. And also, if you can't qualify for a no savings loan at an affordable rate, okay, you're going to find this a gem. So let's go ahead and get some ratings in there and see where that goes. So let's just go ahead and dig into why, we say that who is this for? Who is SeedFi actually for? And so there's a rating here as well with NerdWallet. All right, we want to just go through it there for you. That way you can see, man, do I even qualify? Is it even worth me applying here? And again, I do not take any funds from SeedFi, man. I just saw that this is something that is helping people out all over the place, and I did not want you to lose out on this. So as far as affordability, loan flexibility, and transparency and customer service, the customer experience goes, we want to go into that. All right, let's start with affordability. The rates are low, as you've seen, compared to the other quote unquote bad credit lenders. All right. No origination or prepayment fees. Remember, some lenders actually want you to take your pants off, your J's off, your shirt off, your house off. I mean, it's just horrendous what some of these lenders do. You're not going to get that at SeedFi. Okay. There's no rate discount for auto payments. Late fees are returned to borrowers upon full loan repayment. So how many bad credit lenders do that, huh? So what about the loan flexibility? Well, the payment date can be changed, but it must be tied to the borrower's pay schedule. And of course, there's no co-signed or joint loan options. The loans funded in 1 to 2 business days, so that's really, really quick. The repayment term options are limited, and loans are not available in the following states. You may want to write this down: Colorado, Connecticut, Hawaii, Idaho, Iowa, Maine, Massachusetts, okay, Minnesota, New Hampshire, New Mexico. Almost got tripped up on that one. All right. North Dakota, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Vermont, and WY, which is Wyoming. All right. Now, as far as transparency goes, there's a soft credit check to pre-qualify, so you don't have to worry about that 6 to 10 point ding on your credit for just seeing if you qualify. Oh, by the way, if you get that with other lenders, that 6 to 10 point ding, because they do hard credit checks, you can go ahead and get that erased if you don't have the line of credit from them, or they don't extend to you credit or that loan, just so you know. Reports payments, okay, to the 3 major credit bureaus. And of course, the website clearly displays the rates and offers comprehensive, frequently asked questions that actually answer the borrower questions. Okay, it's not gonna do you like some senators do, dodge your questions. It answers your questions. Now, as far as customer experience goes, it offers a few customer contact channels with 7-day availability. And they also offer some financial education. So I definitely trust that this helps you on your search for a good lender for yourself to do the Velocity Banking method and build your wealth. All right, y'all. So this is how SeedFi Borrow and Grow works. SeedFi's Borrow and Grow plan splits a loan into 2 parts. And those 2 parts are borrowed funds and savings. With a traditional credit builder loan, right, the lender is going to hold the funds in a savings account while you make payments. Okay, the lender reports those payments to the credit bureaus, right? And they'll say, all right, they're getting good on their payments, or no, they're not. All right. So the lender reports those payments to the credit bureaus and releases the money once it's paid off. But with Borrow and Grow, SeedFi gives you some money to use immediately and holds the rest in an interest-bearing savings account. You repay the full amount with interest before accessing the extra funds. So let's say you need to borrow $1,000 for a car repair, right? You would set up an online account with SeedFi and connect a bank account. then pre-qualify for that loan. You may receive multiple loan offers, just to let you know, with different rates or terms. So you choose an offer and customize the split between the loan amount and savings account. Now, a 50-50 ratio is common, but your options may vary based on things like credit, based on things like income and bank account transactions. So let's say you plan to use $1,000 and save $1,000. So what you'll do is you'll accept the loan, sign the savings account and loan agreements, and call SeedFi to complete the application. So you'll receive $1,000, and the other $1,000 will go into a SeedFi savings account. So you'll repay the full $2,000 with interest over the repayment period you choose. Remember, it's up to 44 months. And payments can be bi-weekly, semi-monthly, or monthly, and are tied to your job's pay schedule. So once the loan is paid off, SeedFi unlocks. Let me draw a lock here for you. Look at that. I'm an artist. Unlocks that money. All right. And so what happens? What happens then? Once it unlocks the $1,000 savings, if you were charged a late fee during repayment, that will also be in your account. So let's say you racked up $100 in late fees. Guess what? That's going in your savings account, right? Period. You can choose to withdraw the money, or you can keep it in the savings account. And so for those that are just now trying to build that credit, or even with not so good credit, SeedFi is definitely a major option you should consider. Now, where SeedFi stands out is the soft credit check to pre-qualify. Pre-qualification allows borrowers to preview their rate and loan amount with just a soft credit check, which doesn't affect your credit score. Now, you can pre-qualify with multiple lenders to find the best offer for you. Okay. Also, another option for you is low rates for bad or no credit borrowers. SeedFi's rates are low compared to lenders that serve no credit and bad credit borrowers. Installment lenders targeting similar borrowers can charge triple-digit APRs for small loans. And it also has fast funding. SeedFi says if a borrower provides all the necessary documentation, a loan decision can be made within minutes. Loans are typically funded within 1 to 2 business days, but SeedFi says next day funding is very common. And it also will give you help in building your credit and saving money at the same time. The benefits of a typical credit builder loan apply here. On-time payments help to build credit, and you can get the money once it's paid off. Now, here's where SeedFi falls short. There's no co-signed or joint loan option. Borrowers can't add a co-signer or co-borrower to a SeedFi loan. Adding someone with a better credit or higher income to an application can improve your chances of qualifying or getting a low rate. You don't have that here, all right? There's also small loan amounts that are available. SeedFi's loans can cover up to $4,000 in expenses and aren't designed to consolidate a large amount of debt or pay for a big home improvement, let's say. Okay, traditional personal loan amounts tend to be between $1,000 and $50,000. And, look, it may not be the ideal way to save for you. Okay, it works best if you want to both borrow and save, because SeedFi charges interest on more money than you need to borrow. So, for example, if you need to cover a $1,000 emergency and SeedFi lends $2,000 to be repaid over the year or 12 months at a 20% APR, the total interest cost will be about $223. If you borrow only $1,000 with the same terms, the interest would be cut in half. Okay, the Borrow and Grow plan could help if you've struggled to build an emergency fund, and the interest earning account, well, that's just a bonus. But there are other ways to save without paying that interest. Now, here's how to qualify for a SeedFi loan if you see that it meets your needs. SeedFi reviews your creditworthiness and connects to your bank account to review your transaction history. So here's what you need to qualify. Are you ready? Let's go. Verifiable income. Oh yeah, you need that. An active bank account, a social security number or individual taxpayer identification number. Okay, your minimum credit score, 520. Okay, the borrower average is around 600. Those with no credit score, well, you can also apply as well. Okay, your annual net income, $10,000, all right? That's the standard. So the borrower average is $54,000. Now, debt to income ratio, okay, none required. Borrower average is 20%. Okay, average monthly free cash flow, no minimum required. Borrower average is $2,000. Okay, so here's a loan example. A 2-year, $5,000 loan repaid at 20.5% APR would cost $256 in monthly payments, and you pay $1,144 total interest on that loan. Folks, if this seems like something you want to do, just let me know, all right? CreditWiz@investorpro.org. Let's go ahead and get you started doing the Velocity Banking method, and maybe this SeedFi loan can help you out. You take care, and God bless.